My atrocities. My parasitic worm. Eat on the zombie. Make it into your new mutant host. My reign of terror now shall begin. Of lemons.
Spaghetti.
Spooky Skull. Sup retards, it's BB Lemons at the Pift, and today I'm going to be showing you the Mutant Bugs mod, the Mutant Bugs. And in the Mutant Bugs mod, it is like, I'm not too sure how you actually get to the dimension. I've checked other mod showcases and they don't really explain it, but basically you go through this vortex into a simulated world. Even though you're in a simulated world, you go to like a digital world, sort of like Digimon, if you've ever seen that show, and there's like mutant bugs everywhere, and you got to wear a certain suit, and it looks really weird and all that, but yeah, you know. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff in the mod, and then I'm going to show you some of the spawn eggs. So first of all, let's enough chit chat, let's go on to the stuff. So here we have some of the blocks, some of the extra stuff, and some of the weapons and other stuff. Okay, so let's just get on with it. Yeah. So actually I think this might be this portal. Is this a portal? Well, that went as amazingly as I wanted it to. No, I have no idea what that is. It's called the fish trap, and I think this has something to do with the portal, because I remember seeing something with this. But yeah, if not, I think it might lure bugs in. It's either one of those two, but yeah, the fish trap looks pretty cool, I think. Now, when you get into the simulated world, you'll see like everything's sort of like bluey, dark, greeny, and this is the sort of wood you'll see. It sort of looks like the Eternal Frost wood. I'll be doing that mod later on. But yeah, then bug leaves, they should just call it like, I don't know, simulation leaves, but they're pretty bluish, and then bug planks. So this one I've never seen, but I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. Like, I don't know what to think of it. It's pretty strange. I know it's got that weird dodgy gap in it, but I think like it looks pretty cool, honest. But this skull, it just like looks like, reminds me of some sort of demon sloth. Okay, so let's go on to the next bit. So the next thing we have are some trees. And some of these trees are, you know, they're decent looking. They're big ones, small ones, simulated ones, not simulated ones, other stuff. But the big ones are big. And by big, I mean big. So yeah, let's go on with it. Okay, so let's see if we can get it in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put it over this way. Hold on 1 second. Set to noon. There we go. Alright, so I've got to put it on grass. Let's put it in a nice little area. Nice little area. Want it to feel safe. Evolve. Grow. Sun is there. Yep, did it. Just used a bone meal. Yeah, so when I said big, like, yeah, God, this should be like its own biome. I think it is in the simulation world, but can you imagine like a bunch of these just going through? It'll be great to make like some sort of treehouse thing, but the blocks, I don't really like the colour of it though. Okay, let's see if we could do this one. There, oh yeah, there is. Step back a bit. Okay. It's got a lot of shadow. Let's get a little big glance at it over here, see what it looks like from a far distance. Ah, okay. So yeah, like I said, if you don't like the colour of that one, I don't really fancy the colour, you got basically the same size, same sort of treehouse thing, but in different colours. So yeah, that's pretty cool looking. So except for trees and all that, they do have a wide variety of sort of flowers. By wide, I mean 2. Now the other one doesn't look good, so I just thought I might as well show you this. They look pretty cool, I think, if you're an emo. So yeah, that's that. Some of the rest of them, I think you need to put. They're like in crafting recipes and stuff. Like these are used in crafting recipes, but I just think they look pretty cool, sort of thing. Looks like the Eye of Ender. Bucket poison. Oh crap. Did not mean to do that. I think. Okay, I don't really want to go into survival because I feel like I'm gonna die. But yeah, if you go into this, you will die. Unless you escape it, and then you're all fine. Let's just quickly get a bucket. Yeah, bucket. Let's fill this up. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, all purpley and makes it look good. But yeah, the next thing we have is next thing we have is a bucket. Is the virus buds. Now, them I thought they can like spawn like an egg, but apparently they can't. Like not a spawn egg, just like an egg. Well, I don't know. Has that done anything? No. Okay. That's doing something. No, that's all the same. Oh, I got night vision. Okay, so night vision. It's got to be something. Anything? No. Okay. Final one. Okay. Poison and strength. So apparently I'm poisoned. At least I've got strength for 24 seconds. Okay, so yeah, that was the other stuff. And yeah, so now we move on to the weapons, and you might think this is like some sort of weird hoe, but it's not. It is a actual better weapon than the sword. It's got 1 more attack than the diamond sword, so it's got 7 plus attack, or I think it's 8. I'm not too sure, either 7 or 8, but I think it looks really cool. And you know, just like nothing really a lot to it, just, you know, it's scythe, kills enemies, good weapon. Then we've got the axe. Now, as much as this looks epic, I do not agree with using this in battle. It is too overpowered, it's got 2 attack. Oh, it's like the most dangerous weapon ever. This has got like 8 attack, where this has got like 2, so yeah, it's amazing. Not really. The cross suspension, just, you know, sword. It's got 4 attack. It's pretty bad, basically. It's like the equivalent of like a stone sword. Then we got a pickaxe, you know, does what it does. An axe does what it does, and a shovel does what it does. Does what it does. So now there's one more thing in here, and that is the scepter of the skeleton. But I'll show you. Actually, I might. Nah, fuck it. But I'll show you what that does in a bit, because it is pretty cool. So yeah, let's go on to the spawn eggs. And by spawn eggs I meant armour. So yeah, some blue armour, pretty basic, and some Syrupian armour, just basically light blue with a bit orange in it that looks like you got top eyes, like Okay, so now we're moving on to the actual bugs, the actual good part of the mod. So this one is the virus bug. Oh, that was not meant to happen. Let's just spawn one more. Let's just punch that one. Time to die. You die. 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 Die.
Around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places. daily race.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the virus bug. And the virus bug looks like a ordinary sort of virus, you know, weird looking, strange, because that's not the virus bug, it's the minion bug. The minion bug has 12 hearts and it's brown, where the virus bug is green and it's 15 health. And thirdly, the fly bug is that's 12 hearts as well. I know this, and don't question me. And it's got 12 hearts. Told you. And yeah, it's got, I guess, wings. So now I don't really need to move on to it, but because oh wait, no, they've all sort of flied away now. Okay, so here's the Helena. Okay, can you see it? Magnificent Helenas.
All around me are familiar faces.
Helena.
Places,
Yeah.
worn-out faces, bright and early for the
Go away, bug.
daily race.
Yeah.
Going
No, they're running away. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to move on to some good mobs. Now it's the good part of it. I'm going to go over here because this guy is massive, like massive. Okay, so this is one of the coolest mobs I think I've ever seen. Alright, this is called the soldier bug. Now that's the back of him. This is the front. No, that's infantry. Now, okay, so that weird little thing on his torso is his head. He's got massive rocket launchers on his back, wings, and just full-on awesomeness. And hold on. Yeah, if you get close to him, because he is an actual boss fight if you do attack him. He's got 400 health. God, there's a lot. If you see one of these guys in survival, run, because he will fight you. So we're going to quickly go and attack him now, and hopefully I can show you all of his moves. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so he will run at you and probably just attack you if you're straight up to him. But yep, these are his discs things. He throws like wind discs at you that are just awesome. And if I fly, he should do his other move. Fly away. Here we go. Alright, so look. He throws like 7 at you at a time. And he can fire his missiles at his back, but apparently it's like a 1 in 10 chance for that will happen, because it's like really rare and the updater needs to fix it. So I'll just use my amazing powers to get rid of him. Like a boss. And yeah, so that was the soldier bug. Now onto the carrier bug. Not as big, but he is very cool. If you're not a big fan of spiders, then yeah, he doesn't really look that much like a spider. But he's very colourful, and this thing on his back is just awesome. Just awesome. Okay, so he doesn't have any attacks, but the only attack he does have is, if he shows it, go on, try it, look, this sucks you in. Look, I'm trying to run away from it. Look, I'll do it again. Look, do it. Oh, he throws arrows, I didn't know this. Look, watch. Do your ender thing. Look, that sucked me in. Look, I'm trying to run. It sucks you in and then pushes you away. And one of the other things, don't you run away from me. Don't you run away. If I just quickly kill him. Normally he explodes into all of the ender stuff, and that also hurts you. So he's pretty cool as well, I think. In Matt ads. And okay, so next up we have the, I can't pronounce this. Wait, hold on. The Serapenia, I think. It looks like some sort of like weird beetle thing, like a really skinny, thin beetle. But it looks pretty cool. Yeah, not a lot I can say for it. Pretty weird, pretty cool, pretty both. Just does a normal sort of attack, just sort of hits you, sort of thing. Nothing else. Now we're gonna move on to the mother of bugs, the night bug. Surprisingly, they don't have a queen or king, they have a soldier and knight, but yeah, try and get it further away. Here we are. This is the almighty night bug. Look how big it is in the damage indicator thing, top left. It's massive, 600 health as well. It's, wait, if I stand by it, stand next to it. Okay, yes, oh yeah, it is huge. Massive attack, and 600 health. It's got a couple of attacks, so if I just hit it now, look, I'm getting like how many 3 hits on it, so I don't even try and fight this guy in survival. He will make a weird noise that sounds. Here we go. Alright, so that's one of his attacks. He jumps up in the air and makes an explosion on the ground. That will hurt you. It's the same. It doesn't destroy blocks, but it's the same attack as a TNT exploding. He does as well just build up a charge that sounds very weird, and it also creates an explosion. Do that as well. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh no. Okay, so it's not going to do it, so yet again I'm just going to have to use my amazing lemon powers to destroy him. Done. Yeah, so, yeah, that was the night bug. Now, that is like one of my favourite bugs of the thing. I think my favourite is probably the soldier bug. That's a pretty awesome looking one. So now we move on to the final ones. Now, one of them I wouldn't even count as a bloody, you know, like, bug, because he isn't really. He's a skeleton. That's what the weird skeleton thing was in the other chest. So I'm going to first of all move on to this weird guy, the parasite worm. Now he is ugly as fuck. He is ugly as fuck. Ugly as fuck. Now, alright, so he hasn't got a lot of hearts, only 8, but he will run fast, and if you're trying to get that guy, oh, it's more easy than I thought. Okay, so let's just quickly get rid of this. There we go. So if you've got a bunch of these, you do not want them to be around zombies, because if you do, a indrawed zombie will appear, and this is what it looks like. Now this is ugly. Look, you can see it's got like holes in it. It's got a hole in its mouth, face. It's missing half of its arm. It's got other stuff. I did not know it burns in sunlight. But if you do get one, this is the reason why you don't want it to get near you, because it's got 60 health, and it does, I think, 3 hearts of damage in one punch. So you do not want one of those worms to get near a zombie at all, at all. So I feel quite sorry for it. I might put it out of its misery. Come here, come here, come here. Now, wait, let's see how much a diamond sword. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it to die. But now they got super evil zombies. But one of the hey, look. Alright, now to explain to you what happens when you get a worm near a zombie. Okay, so this is the worm, and now it's gone into the zombie. So now it's an endured zombie again, and look, the worm, I think, burns in sunlight, and then when the worm dies, when it gets to like 15 health, it leaves the zombie. But say if you have another worm around, it will just go back into the zombie, and its 60 health will grow again. So you really don't want to be around that when that happens. Okay, so next is the skeleton friend. This is a cool mob. Just looks like an ordinary skeleton, you know, like you do, with green eyes, and it will not attack you even if you punch it. Look, punch. See? Not attacking me. And it will attack mobs for you, and it weirdly it will not follow you, but it does help you at times. So look, that thing's alive still. Even if you kill the zombie, it's still alive, so it can go into its next host. Now if I do get, say, the spectre of skeleton and get onto it, look, if I right click, it will show me its health. So 10 out of 30. So it had 30 and now it has 10. So if I spawn another one in quickly, and if I go to my spectre, see, 30 out of 30. Now I thought that if you moved with this it would probably follow you, but it doesn't. See? So there, look at the skeleton head. So yeah, that is basically it really for this mod. Hope you've enjoyed. I know I have. This is a very fun mod to play with. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere.
Yeah.